Hey guys, so it's Liam. I haven't done a video in a long time because my computer broke. Was out of commission for a while, and then I replaced it for a tablet, but that wasn't working out either. So now I got tired of doing them on my phone because the quality's not that good, and it's driving me crazy. Um, uh, so I don't have time tonight to do the 6 months on T, which is kind of moot point because now I'm over 8 months on T. Let's see, started yeah, it's over 8 months. I think it's almost 9 months actually. Um, but so I just wanted to give like a couple updates. So let's see, my hairline has like receded more. Like I don't really need to get my hair lined up anymore when I get it cut to have like a more receded hairline. I also have to shave uh, very regularly now. I had a kind of chin strap until about 30 minutes ago. Um, I shaved it off because I can't really get hair to grow here. So I shaved off, so I just have sideburns and like goatee. You can't really see on the side because of the lighting. Um, but basically, I get hair all down here, like on my neck to about right here. I'm having a hard time getting it to grow on my cheeks. I guess I'm just gonna have to wait and be patient with that. Which is it is what it is. I'm just grateful that I have what I have at this point, so I'm not complaining. Um, I also have had a lot of physical changes, like in regard to my musculature. I've definitely been making strides in the gym. Last quarter, I didn't really go to the gym as often as I should have. Um, I was still taking PE classes, but it was soccer this time, so it didn't really help me maintain like my upper body strength. And so I'm trying to refocus on that as my New Year's resolution. And so far, it's been going really well. I was actually surprised when I went to the gym at the beginning of the year because I thought I was going to have to make up for a lot of lost time. But actually, when I went in there, all the exercise I was doing had to go up 10 pounds from where I was last time. So even though I hadn't been working out regularly because of the testosterone, my body was still growing. So that was really a surprise. And now that I am exercising regularly, it just like it really is exploding. You probably won't be able to see like very much from this perspective, but my biceps are fairly large. This is just solid muscle. Same on this side. And my like you can always this isn't a very good display, but I I like I'm pretty bulky up top, I guess. Um, Also in regards to like physical changes, my chest tissue has gotten a lot smaller, which I'm really happy about. It's also hairy too, so I've got like chest hair all here, which you guys aren't gonna get to see. Um, but I'm especially happy about the changes with my uh, chest tissue because as long as everything goes well, I should have top surgery during the summer. I'm planning to have it in like mid to late June. Hopefully, as long as everything goes well, and I can get all the appointments I need to have by then. And then I won't have boobs, which will be fantastic. And I'm really looking forward to that just because um, if I don't get it done this summer, it's going to be difficult to get it done any other time, really, because I'm a full time student and I work, and I'm also a research assistant. So my time is so full, and I'm taking time off of work and the lab assistant position to do the top surgery, and so it's really like I have a very small window of opportunity. So I'm really hoping that it all works out in the end. I also will have my name change and gender marker change coming up in April. So I'm really looking forward to that because that would be really nice. Because I have been having some problems with that. I had an incident at my school. So I email all my professors at the beginning of every quarter letting them know that I have a preferred name and pronouns. And I told one professor, and he didn't seem that receptive to the idea, so I was already bracing myself for a rough quarter. But then when I went into class, he forgot that I had a preferred name. And so he, I'm sorry, I think the slide is making the camera adjust in a funny way. Sorry about that. So he like forgot about it, and then he said my birth name in front of like 80 people, and when I told him because the way he had it was he said your first name and then you say your last name, and that was part of the roll call, and I said my last name, and he didn't believe I was me. And so then he made me say it again, and I was like, no, it's me. I wouldn't be saying this if it wasn't. And so then the whole class laughed, and it was just really awful. And I wanted to leave, but I had to stay there for the class because otherwise she got dropped, and it was just really awful. I'm trying to take that for like look at the positive side of it, like well, because he didn't believe that I was me, that means I must pass pretty well now. And so that was just not fun. But I mean, I have been transitioning at this university, and my department is not that big. Like, I have a lot of classes with the same people, so I'm sure most of the people are aware that I'm a trans person. Um, and I'm not in any way closeted, so I don't mind. I don't mind it. I guess I'd just rather be spared like the humiliation. I was already having a pretty dysphoric week too, so that was just kind of a bummer. But I I dealt with it, and now I'm doing well, and so I survived that incident. Um, and it's just like situations like that. I know I'm not the only person that's happened to, and I certainly won't be the last, but going through that really reminded me that even though I am like on testosterone and I'm doing something that I've always wanted to do that really improves my life on like a daily basis, it's really important to maintain the support structure that I've built for myself. Like having a therapist and like having a supportive girlfriend and supportive friends and knowing other trans people. It's just like like when that situation happened, being on testosterone isn't what helped me get through it. It was having those other support structures in my life, and so that just really highlighted how important it is to have those things. And if if getting on hormones seems like it's really far away or impossible, and that's what you want to do in your transition, if you choose to medically transition, then that is like I think the number one thing that you should be doing. It is a way to move forward, even if it seems like you aren't, because you'll have a day like I had, and it will just be infinitely better because you had that support structure that you worked on. And I think with something like transitioning, where it's every day that you're being denied like this thing that should be a right, just having something that allows you to keep moving forward can be the difference between, you know, still being here next year and not. So just like, you know, I think that's just something everyone should keep in mind. Um, that was kind of a dark turn, but I'll do another video this week. And I know last time I made a video, I said I would do um, a video that week for the 6 months on T, but things just got away from me. Like I started a new job and all that jazz, and then I had all the computer problems. But I got a new computer, and I'm settled into my job. Um, so I actually do mean it this time, guys. Sit tight. I apologize for that. All right, you guys have a good one.